Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another round of UniVersus, the card game. I'm here joined by my good friend Jesse Zeravini, and we're going to get right into the next round. Round five?
Round five.
Round five. Today we've got Carson Panos and Guillermo M. I don't know his last name, but Guillermo's playing this cool Mikasa deck, okay? Jesse, you and I are Mikasa stands. We love this deck. This is going to be going fast. Forward, and if it wins, it's going to win early, right? Whereas on the other side, we've got Carson playing
This.
this.
We have a third row. We're deep into the third row here.
It's a 92-card main deck.
Yep. With one-ups.
Yeah.
So many one-ups.
Yeah, a lot of one-ups. Yeah, Carson's playing a late game. I would describe a late game style Rodan deck, trying to wrest control of the deck away from somebody like a Mikasa. And I actually played Mikasa into Carson a couple months ago in Jacksonville at an event, and I had a lot of fun playing against him in the matchup. But my deck was a lot less aggressive than this Mikasa is, so I'm excited to see how this one goes.
Yeah, this deck is playing some interest. We're playing like the mono highs. Like we are going mono high. We got some falling skies in there, so we might just get a big string at some point and just be like, that's enough.
So that's the thing, is that the one criticism that a lot of people have for Rodan is that he struggles to actually seal the deal, right? And so oftentimes they answered it with things like Ice Sword Execution, right? That could get large and they answer things on the board and things. But Carson's on an entirely different symbol. I think it's an air.
Yes.
As opposed to void. And that gives him access to something like Falling Skies, which is a throw, right? So it's good by itself, but also if you assemble a string of attacks in your mono high deck, you put hella speed on it, you put hella damage on it, and you can really come for somebody's lunch.
Yeah.
Now, with 92 cards, I think that consistency is going to be way off. You're not going to be finding those as often as somebody playing a 60-card deck is. Like Guillermo, I think, is playing a 60-card deck.
No, he's playing 74.
Oh, okay. I'm just completely off. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day.
73.
73. Wow, now you're completely off. I can't believe you're
a short one. I just scroll up to verify.
What we see here, we're I'm assuming this is the discard
like
pile.
we're playing. That's Levi's Retribution.
Yes.
Yes. That's a like what's ready up here. What's hit him? What's hit with the good stuff?
Yeah. I mean, so this is in Carson's deck, right? We see he's got a couple of these spicy cards, right? Like Lightning Rod and what's Aerial Retribution, Aerial Assault, something like that. The Porco, not Porco.
Levi.
No. Aerial Reinforcement.
Oh, Aerial Reinforcement. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know the name of that character.
Falco.
Falco. It's called Falco?
Yeah, his name's Falco.
Wonderful. All right. Well, anyway, here's some death cards, and we're seeing my favorite card in the Mikasa deck, single gravity beam.
Yeah. It is the focus gravity beam.
Yeah, it's all of the three heads hitting at once.
Yep.
And this is a card that's not good normally, right? Remove a card from your hand to remove this from the card pool. It says it's like a 1/4 with powerful 3 and stun. It's so poorly statted. But in Mikasa, who fuels both damage and card draw, it's potent, okay?
Oh, yeah.
When I name this card with Koenma's Task, I win. That's just how that works. If I get 3 or more of these in my hand and I get to draw 6, 8 cards before my card pool is even non-progressive, oftentimes that means it's the end of the game. We see Carson's going to open here with Barrett's favorite move, the Vast Hybrid Chimera Kraken. As simple of an opener as you can possibly get. Let's commit down the best defensive piece on your board, and it's going to be gone for 2 turns, right? Because it's committed this turn, and it's going to be frozen for the next turn cycle. Hitting the Always Cool, which is about the only thing on Guillermo's board that has anything of value to. We're going to see Rodan using his ability, peek in the top 2. We don't have the requisite number of attacks removed from the game yet, but we're going to be scouting before going in for the rest of this turn.
Yeah, getting a good peek here is about where we want to see in this matchup. Setting up the let's see how far we can get.
Yeah,
and why not? Like when we're playing a very aggressive deck, we want to see as deep as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. We'll see, right? Earlier we saw you and I were expecting a longer game between Krista and Midoriya, right? And we got a very fast move. So maybe on 3 Foundations, Carson's going to come for Guillermo's lunch. think with 35 health, it will be a little more difficult, perhaps, to do. But we see that Guillermo kind of opened his hands and said, "Come get me." You're Rodan, and only has one card in hand. And this is I mean how I would play Mikasa too, right? You give your life as a resource early so that you can flex it as hand size later in the game. And so the more you can hold on to your foundations as a resource, the more it means your hand size is going to be ballooning later in the game. And so I would be surprised to see him use Mikasa here. Oh, wow. Getting that focused gravity beam out of my hand would be, you'd have to kill me before I gave you that card. I understand wanting to get rid of the Chimera Kraken and not letting it go to the momentum. But, yeah.
Ooh, aerial reinforcement coming in.
Here it is,
next.
aerial reinforcement. We scouted the 5, so we knew we were going to be checking. This move flips, or is this not the flip?
Oh, no, this is the name a keyword. Reveal the top character deck. If the real card has the name keyword, draw it. So
he scouted
he scouted with the hunters.
That's
so
interesting.
So he picked up a hunter's ally for free.
So, but this one's like an opener, right? Because it gives everything else a 1/1 for the turn.
Yep.
It's printed quite large. It's got breaker 1 and a 0 low block. That's pretty cool. But it's not a card that I've seen very often.
No.
So interesting to see in this deck specifically. But already
8 high for 10.
8 high 10. What did we do to give it 3 damage?
We flipped a 1 second.
How do we ready foundation here? Wow. Oh, he's going for it.
6.
Must have used an ability to ready that foundation.
He science broed and then. Oh,
maybe used weightless.
Yeah.
No way, because there's only
weightless.
one face down there. Something readied this foundation. It might have been the Levi's card.
Oh,
that you mentioned
he
earlier.
excessively
buffed forearms.
Yeah.
That's funny. Check that out.
All right, we got this card we haven't seen a lot of play in a minute. Lightning Rod.
Lightning Rod is a card that I have seen played by Mitchell Tremino and Mitchell Tremino alone.
Yep.
It's like a really cool defensive trick from hand. -4 damage from hand is like it can save games. It can win games.
Yep.
But here we're going to be building 2 foundations to be able to, go for a build after this. And typically you see it in decks that can use those foundations for resources. So for example, I've seen people play it in Mikasa, right? Because it's a character that it's a 4-diff, right? So you can play it deeper in a turn. It can give you fuel for your enhance. And whoa, okay, so we attempted a block, failed it. We're going to go down to 19. 19 from 35 is a lot, man.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. And so, yeah, I would hazard a guess that we're probably going to be stopping here unless we have that Falling Skies. That Falling Skies would be gigantic.
I think we have another Lightning Rod.
No way, really?
Yep.
Holy hell of it.
And now we're going to start using the Levi's Relentless Spirit here.
I think he used that already.
But you get to use it multiple times.
Right, but once you've used it 3 times, it flips over or something?
It is tenacious after attack deals damage to a character. Ready this card. If it's the 3rd or greater time, you'll play the ability flip this card.
What a cool card for a deck like Rodan.
Oh, yeah.
Who's oftentimes people's solution to them is to just ignore their offense.
Yep.
This says, hey, I am going to try to pass my checks, and it's reusable. So we'll see if Carson ends up. We drew with Science Bros.
Interesting.
Whoa, that's
He's
cool.
like,
So he put the stats on. He's saying this is my last attack for turn.
Yeah.
But this is kind of the point where Rodan, it's hard to block him on the early turn. He's putting 5 speed. This is a 9 high for 6.
I like that we just built like 4 extra foundations.
Yeah, for the turn.
Like I'm gonna get 4 foundations for the turn. I'm gonna see how deep I can go. This is how you beat a Mikasa. You don't 35 them. You take them to like 18 on one turn.
Sure.
And then you got to dance them.
My thing there is that right now we only have 1 foundation that's going to be ready unless we use the 3rd activation of Levi's Relentless Spirit. And so on defense, you're going to be using Rodan and pretty much Rodan alone. And this Mikasa deck could certainly come for 21 in a turn.
Yeah.
Especially with 5 foundations, right? It's definitely a possibility here. And so I would be... Sorry, you go ahead.
I want to see if we go for that loot box here. I love the alt loot boxes. They look really cool.
Is that what's in the card pool right now?
Yep, that's the card loot box.
That's
So
cool.
that's the It lets you build a face down foundation, and then that card goes to your hand at the end of the turn.
Oh. Okay,
So,
that's cool.
It's kind of a weird delayed draw.
Yeah. It's +1 hand size, but I
Yeah.
just don't get to use it on my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, man, these aren't the droids we're looking for.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be building, buddy. Building and hoping that the Rodan doesn't draw a hand like that again.
I know.
Even if they do, though, I mean, how...
I mean, looking at this Rodan deck,
Play 5. Wow,
we're just
man.
go build. Here's the thing: is we didn't touch. We didn't like Mikasa and like draw cards last turn. We didn't need to. We're just like, yeah, screw it.
This is crazy.
But the biggest thing is we have options here to pick up. Like we have a plus. We could pick up the No Mercy Percy,
Yeah.
and we have a +1 high. We could pick up a dual needle for +3 low.
Right.
So we got lines.
There
but-
is, yeah, but those are specific block zones. Oh wow, 2 mods. This might be it.
Yeah.
Wow.
This definitely could be the situation. Let's see what we
I'm
get the lead here.
constantly astounded by Carson's ability to draw the same move in his 92 card decks.
He's like, I found him. Oh,
And, like, this is the second one we found of this specific card in what? The second pair?
yeah.
In about if we've seen 5 cards built, 5 attacks play or 4 attacks played, and then 4 from the lightning rods, and then plus the bonus cards in hand. So let's call it 20.
22.
22 cards out of your 92 card pile. What are the odds of finding pairs of all of those?
Well, not a lot, but I don't want to do the math.
Fair enough. I think we are going to see the loot box then. Here, Mikasa is going to be grabbing our draw 2. It is 2 random ones. And again, right, this aerial reinforcement is going to be doing work over the course of the turn. For if you have another string of 4 moves, right, it's going to be functionally like an 11 damage move, right? Because
Yeah.
it's putting juice on every move for the turn. Think fast.
Oh, we're going to use the incompatible cork to respond with Science Bros.
Wild.
We readied up, and we're like, +1/+1.
Damn, I mean, Carson says I'm killing you. Carson says before you get to go in, I'm going in. And
Like-
do you take 9?
I think you got to.
You know, when you have so the thing is, right, as Mikasa, right, you like to see 4 and 5 speed moves, right?
Yep.
Because you get to block and use the Survey Corps teamwork and just fuel your blocks, but there's no speed resets on this board. There's not even very much in the way of speed in general, right? And so here, as you were saying, we're going to go to try to stack some tech
We're
cards.
trying to guarantee a 5-tech.
Yeah.
And this is here's the thing is, I don't disagree with this play.
Uh-huh.
Especially when the speed is hit us or that. The thing is, it's like you've committed a foundation before.
check the 4.
Yeah,
You check the 4. Actually, is what happened here.
Yes.
Yeah. So you risked the 3, right? Or you said I don't want to risk a 3, and instead I will check a quote unquote a 4, unless you have a 6 stack on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I don't really like the move. Blocking with a Lunatic Harris is not the thing you want to do.
Nope.
And this is we're saying we're gonna be. Oh, dude, we got the Hope of Paradise right there. Ready it. No, come on, man.
Respond.
Please
Respond.
respond.
Oh, we have to complete the block still.
Sure. I'm hoping. I'm praying. Boy, howdy. Look at the face on the Lunatics. I wish Mike could zoom in. Do we have the regular art?
Oh yeah, I think ours is the regular one.
Yeah. It's over on the left.
Yep, little
Yeah.
Lunatic.
But the zoom in on her face is so funny. I encourage
yeah.
anybody at home to go look up the alt art of Luna Tejares because it's a wild. It just looks like it's just pure comedy. All right, and here's Hunter's Ally. Crucially, it goes and grabs Science Bros, right? Which is important for your 92 card deck. It also builds in a plethora of other ally cards. We got a little judge thing going on here. And we did forget the Survey Corps. I don't know if it matters on this turn to begin with, but like, come on. Do the
Read
thing.
your cards.
Play your cards.
Play your cards.
Play
read
your cards. Play your cards. And so I don't know what's happening here. I will posit that the moon exploded.
Yep.
And as is customary, when the moon explodes, you have to pause game state.
Yep.
It's just in the rules, guys. I don't make the rules. I just report on them. But I assume after this we will be going for. Is this a champion hunter's ally?
Yep. I think there's a question because there's two judge. There's additional judges. There's like two. There's the stream judge and the call request was made to another judge.
Well,
to
when the
verify
moon
something.
explodes, you really need the head judge involved.
Yes.
It's important. So.
Yep. So I think it was just I think there was just a verification process.
Yeah, I think perhaps they wanted to make sure that Carson put the 2 cards back on top of his deck when he did his scout. He hasn't even done the scout. I'm making stuff up.
He did it when he removed he put the foundation he removed for incompatible quirk. He put it in his discard pile.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what's there. That's what's there.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be removing a card. So it's Blitz. We build in this Nejire Foundation.
Yes.
I like this card. This is a card with the deadlock. Ryukyu Agency Trainees. I don't think we're going to be seeing it used here, but it's got a relevant deadlock response, and it has that ally keyboard for this deck that plays 4 Hunter's allies. And although the target is Science Bros, you need something to grab when you don't have Science Bros on board.
Yep.
There we go. We see Mikasa is going to be sealing Levi's. Remind me again.
Which one? The Levi's Relentless Spirit.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think it's pretty funny that Levi's shtick in the card game is just attacking you 90 times.
Yep.
That's what he does.
Like even his version from Apocalypse, he's like, I'll pick this up on with the hands, and then later on, it's just like I just do this for free now.
Yeah, I just get it. Here we go. Yeah, and I feel like there's more to Levi than I attack you 100 times.
Oh, he blocks really well.
That's true.
He picks up the timely counterattack, and you're just like,
True.
I'm gonna breaker 3 or breaker 5 you, and you're like, okay, and then I'm gonna pick up it in a turn. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah. I love that we have the Rodan sleeves on the
Rodan,
so
yeah.
the momentum is just like 4 of the character.
They're just multiplying.
Every time you get a momentum, you got to deal with more Rodan. All right, going to 1. Going to 1, and this is, I think this Electric Moth could spell the end of this first game. Yeah, here's another
He's like,
one.
I have another one. It's like, all right, go next one.
Yeah.
Let's shuffle up and head to sideboards.
I have a competitive question for you, Jesse.
Sure.
Handshakes after the first game or after the match?
After the match.
That's how I feel. I think handshakes between each game. I'm wasting 0.8 seconds.
I'm like my play is when you are if I win or lose game 1, if they make a comment towards the game, I'm just like, yep, good game. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
Like I got time. Like I'm not a pleasantries person when I have to play at a competitive level. Usually, like you could tell when I don't care is when I'm pleasant the whole time. But I'm in the tank though, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta get to the next game, do my math.
Well, considering sideboards here, what do you think comes in for these players respectively?
So Carson doesn't have a sideboard.
Carson,
I think Carson just he's just like shuffled up his deck.
Okay, yeah, he said all of my sideboard is main board actually.
Yep. So we have options. We've got some Lunar Rings.
I don't know about
I don't
that.
think Lunar Rings needed. I think the Genkais, it might have to happen here.
No way. As Mikasa, you can't afford that. What of Carson's lineup that you've seen, right? What are you going to be eating?
The attack that kills you.
Sure, but there's no one attack that really, like, on those 2 turns, right? Certainly the second lightning rod,
Yep.
you could have done that to there, right? But you wouldn't have been dying, right? Carson was taking a risk with it, and we had a chance to crack back and just didn't draw foundations, right? So I don't think it comes in because there's no one attack that's like, usually when I use Genkais, I'm using it because it's something my opponent really cares about. Not necessarily that it's the one that really, that kills me, because oftentimes they could just have another move and I die anyway, right?
I could see bringing in the extra Marco's potential.
Okay.
Just because of this is when you're defensively Rodan, it's blocking for days.
Yeah, and you want to just keep churning butter.
Keep churning butter.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. That's about it, though. Like, I don't seal for approval.
Yeah, so this works with Violent Animus Shot, but the problem with Violent Animus Shot is that it's a random discard, so you can't guarantee that it's going to be. Yeah, it's cool, actually, in this matchup for the second ability, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because it says that if they play Science Bros for the second time, stop that.
Yep.
Stop that, right? And also, similarly with like incubating, not that this deck plays the incubating, but in the Rodan in general, this is a deck that Carson's playing that plays a lot of multiple copies of cards.
Mm-hmm.
So into decks like that, it can be good. I think in this specific matchup, you're right. I don't know that there's anything I would bring in, but it's a good question to ask.
Yeah,
You know?
we'll see what Guillermo can get here. Like, here's the thing: is you're a 5-hand size going first.
It can be rough.
It's
It can
like
be rough.
you're a 7-hand size going second. It's
Yeah.
like this is not a situation you want to be. Like, all right, we got
the build 3.
That's better than most people get.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take a 3 build, and
Especially with Mikasa, because she doesn't play later in the game like a 5-hander.
Yep.
So it's easy to build a deck that doesn't actually skew towards the way that a 5-hander plays.
Yeah.
You play more attacks, you play maybe some assets and actions, because later in the game it doesn't feel as bad. But on turn 1, going first, it can really be screwy.
2. We gotta draw some cards.
Whoa, we drew a lot of attacks.
Yeah, I think we only have like 3 foundations.
Good old
Oh, no, we
Latino
have 4.
skill, dude. Good old Latino skill.
got 4.
Checks a 2. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can't risk too many more of those.
It's like,
We found the Science Bros in the discard pile, which will be ready for our Hunter's Ally, but build 4, hold 4, feeling pretty good, especially since Rodan is playable while committed. Got that fancy schmancy tenacious keyword.
those challenger deck characters for push to the moon.
Oh my god, yeah. And the actions. Some of those attacks, too. They certainly gave him everything they needed. Oh, man. All we've got to go off of is a tray size. And I don't know. I don't know about you. I don't want to eat my whole board to this.
No. I don't really feel... Yeah, we're going to build a...
And not what you want to see either. Certainly, you can use this foundation that you just built off the top with your character to draw 3, a bonus card via Aaron looking in the mirror. What's this foundation called?
Oh, the push the limits.
Push the limits, okay.
That's the promo from Nationals last
There's
year.
been 90 cards called Pushing the Limits, so you'll have to forgive me.
There is? There's been 3 in the history of this game? So, yeah, I can understand that.
And so we see here either it's lost 3 speed, which I assume is what happens,
Yes.
or it's at 3 speed, because some people put things different.
It's -3 speed because from weightless.
Okay. And then we did not put damage on it. We're going to be blocking with Violent Animus Shot, which has a 1 low block.
Yep.
You got to be careful with these alternate art of the secret rares from that set, because oftentimes the zone is not the same color as what it's supposed to be.
Yep. You gotta follow the pips.
Got to follow the pip. Harness Chaos has a 1 high block, not a 1 low block.
Yep.
But okay, are we going to use the Echo? I feel like we need those foundations.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't get the damage in, you got your draw, which is the important thing. You drew your foundations, and oh man, we're not going to build the 3-div? Dude, we got the 3-div, got to build it. That card's going to be
No
what wins us
Marco.
the game. Build it, man.
Marco.
Build it, build it, build it, build it, build it. No. Oh, we had Breaker on it. Okay, maybe that's why he didn't play it there.
The breaker.
But it would have been the same as if playing it here.
Yep.
Except we know that we were going to check a 3 there. So obvious. Okay. All right. Well, we knew we were going to check a 5 there. So here, we're going to play Marco, right? Oh. Well, we knew we were going to check another
come
Coendas
on,
there.
yes.
So now we play it on a 7.
We'll play a...
Oh no.
Well,
it's
4.
fine.
It's not
fine.
4.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think we...
This one's on a
do-
6,
Do
though.
we do it? Okay. Go
Yeah.
for it. Go
And
for
so
it.
The thing is,
There we go.
Yeah, this is exactly what Guillermo wants in this situation. Not exactly.
Yeah.
We would have liked to have the momentum from the trade size. We would have liked for Carson to say 3 damage. I'll take 3 damage. But Carson said, no. I don't think I will, sir. Wow, 2 airy smiles. This is gonna be a tough thing to get through.
That is a aggressive. It's
It's-
like the hand makes no line. There's like
It's an interesting
it's
hand.
2 attacks, 2 attack,
3 attacks, 2 actions, and 2
two
foundations.
Like
Yeah, and like they aren't exactly like this isn't a build 2 pass hand.
no.
Like we want to probably play 1, and it might be the lightning rod into the aerial because you want to get the guaranteed draw, which is what we're gonna
Yep.
see here. Because the lightning rod is going to build in 2 foundations. That is going to make the aerial enforcement, aerial reinforcements. Yeah,
Yep.
aerial reinforcements kind of quote unquote guaranteed. You can look at the top 2 with your Rodan and draw one of them and use the 2 foundations built in from lightning rod for it. So I kind of get the sauce in this.
Yep.
I get the sauce. I wish it weren't 92 cards, but I get what we're going for.
Looks like we're gonna filter 2 out,
Yeah.
a bolt and a smiles.
Oh, okay. He says I only need 1 of these, and one of them isn't a bolt. Wow. Tells you what a man's thinking in that moment.
Yes.
Right? He's thinking, I don't need to cancel your abilities. I also don't need to say no to two of your foundations, right? Or sorry, two of your attacks, and which is crazy to me because this is a Mikasa deck that's playing. Not.
Are we stacking a?
I guess it is a lot of low attacks, right? Trace
Okay,
Eyes.
we're stacking.
Focus Gravity Beam. Attack Titan Emerges. Horseback Charge, all low. But Dual Needle is as good an opener as any, and that's a good one to hit with the Airy Smiles.
Yep.
If I were me, and I am me.
I think we're just deciding. I think we just want to guarantee it for next turn. It's like, hey, I want to draw this next turn.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I think it's all copacetic. It all makes sense to me. Okay, all right. We're gonna get our free boys, and then we'll Rodan here.
Yeah, I think the situation is we need to see what we hit in the Rodan.
So you know what I would like to see, Jesse?
What's that?
I would like to see the Rodan use, and then for Guillermo to say Botan's coaching.
I like it.
I would like
It's
that.
devilish.
That would be cool.
All right, so we got this 2-speed on this. I think we got a line here. I think we're just kind of deciding. I think we're just playing footsie for the Rodan ability. It's like
Maybe. I mean, you don't need to use the Botan's coaching.
Nope,
Oh, we did not use the Rodan. Probably because Carson did not want to walk into.
Yep.
Yeah, and there we see the Hunter's Ally. We're going to have to check. There we go. We got 2 free foundations that are going to go away at the end of this turn. 2 allies in here. We do have the Nejire Foundation, but we're always, when available, going to grab
Science Bros.
Science Bros. That card is single-handedly almost carrying Rodan's offense, at least the extended turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
His offense is a lot more fair without Science Bros. Science Bros is kind of what pushes him over the edge in terms of what is possible for him. 35 can do if I got Science Bros out.
I think Carson just did a heads up
Yeah?
because I think he put attack then 5-check instead of 5-check attack.
Oh, he was trying to play around the Botans?
It looks like no, he's just gonna
Just now?
He just Science Bros for the draw.
Okay. Maybe he was baiting it.
Yeah.
He was probably baiting it and then said, okay, yeah, I need to go grab it then. Yeah. But, and there now you see the Botans. Now you see the Botans used. Clever on both fronts. Sometimes you make a bluff, and if your opponent calls your bluff, you kind of have to use your stuff.
Well, it's like when we did the Toru bluff, where you're like, you look at the top card and you're just like,
Yeah, it's fine.
I always leave it.
Always? Well, then you're not playing the game. I know you're always leaving it.
Well, they don't. Then there's the one time I'm like, no. There's like very. But you don't do it constantly. People always go like this, and they just drop it. Like, no, it doesn't matter.
No, you have to consider it heavily.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think that considering things makes your opponent. The more time your opponent has to spend thinking about what you're thinking, that's better for you, because they're not thinking about what they're thinking. They're thinking about what you're thinking.
Yeah, because you do the look.
Yeah.
Check your discard.
Yeah.
All
If you
right.
do it too much, then they know it's a foundation, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's used in special circumstances, like this one.
That's why we did bring in seal approval, and we failed the block.
I like it. If you want to not tell your opponent not to play repeated instances of Science Bros, I think that is a great idea. And
Supersonic Flight.
Does Supersonic Flight exist in its regular variant? I don't think I've ever seen a Rodan play that card, and it wasn't the fancy art version of it.
I like the other art personally because it's so shiny. It's actually too shiny for me to like.
Oh, sure. But I don't even know what it looks like.
It's like Rodan attacking something. Like
That's every card with Rodan.
I
on it.
know. That's the thing.
It could be any of them. But you know what I mean? Like Rodan players really like Rodan a lot of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they often have that version of it. I wonder if Phil Birch has that one. I know he's been playing a lot of Rodan. You know what his record is right now? Have you seen it?
What?
Phil Birch?
What is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh! I thought you were like saying like something like I don't know. I think he was like 2-1 in the last round.
Okay. All right. Birch.
2-1-1 currently.
All right.
Going to round 5.
Okay. And I know Nate was also 2-1-1
Yep.
going into that round, which is a very Rodan stat line.
Sure is.
It says, I got rolled once, I got to play my game twice, and I got to play my game a third time. However, it did go to time. All right, so here we're going to see Mikasa do things, perhaps. Unfortunately, the opener is a high move. So we're going to walk straight into that Airy Smiles. And if we had built Marco's last turn, we maybe could have done something about it. But unfortunately, we're going to just traipse right into an Airy Smiles. And so we're going to have to plan on progressive anyway, which is not what this Mikasa wants to do.
No.
This Mikasa wants to be on nothing but net the entire turn. And now I'm going to call an empty card pool nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
Yeah, that's nothing but net. If I stick the 6-stiff into a free board, that's nothing but net. If I had to play it on a 9 after 3 moves, well, that was, we used the backboard.
We're gonna combine our sports lingo into this game sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know what we're definitely pestering this here. We're like, okay.
Well, I think we want to draw to. Or no, we were stacking, right?
Yeah.
Was that when we were stacking the tech?
We haven't stacked an attack yet.
We have not done it.
Now
We're doing it now. Okay. Okay. We're thinking. I'm gonna put away this way. I'm gonna put away this guy. I'm gonna put away this guy. And I'm gonna put. I think the only tech move in there is the No Mercy Percy. Am I wrong?
I would not want to play that on progressive. What's progressive difficulty?
All right. And the neat thing about it is you can commit that card and then immediately blow it up, right, for Mikasa.
Mm.
And but now because of the Airy Smiles, that No Mercy Percy is going to be, instead of 2 delicious 5 checks, it's going to be 2
6.
more uncomfortable 6 checks, which is why I personally don't like 5 diffs in my deck. I think that a character that's drawing random cards throughout the turn, you want the consistency of saying, well, they're all going to be 4 or less, right? 3s and 4s, because you don't have the guarantee that you're going to draw the dual needle lunges after the 3rd move. When you're playing on the 6, like that feels rough, which is why it ultimately came out of my deck. But Anchor Toss, things like that, those feel great.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna pay we got the response, we got our resolution, but we did pay cost for Airy Smile, so we have to play a non-attack now.
And no Koenma's in hand. It would have been great to cancel. I was waiting for it. I didn't want to spoil it, but I wanted to get really excited if he had the Koenma's task in hand. He did not have the Koenma's.
Looks like we're just gonna build.
Damn.
I like that's
fine.
That's fine.
22 is going to be harder to deal with, and we did draw what looks like a full grip of gray. So with another Botans, another Forcing Surrender. Forcing Surrender is going to be great for the follow-up, too, if this happens again. But it's just tough playing into Rodan in general as this character who wants to chain block 3 and 4 speed moves. Wow, we're just rolling 3s here. Unfortunate. But such is life. C'est la vie, And
We're gonna go.
Certainly this time we will remember to ready our Survey Corps Hope of Paradise.
Let's see what we can do here.
Carson is holding his aerial reinforcement he didn't get to play last turn. And we'll see. Okay, we
Double.
found another pair. Okay. Remind me next time we're in Vegas, I'm taking Carson with me.
Iro Kokusho.
I like that card.
That's a line here. I like that. Like if they block the second one, if they block the second
toss that guy. 4 difficulty, 6i7 base printed. Or no, base. I won't say printed. It's not printed. But, yeah, and we have the momentum to pay for the drive as well.
Yep.
So, and you love to see supersonic flight on top of the discard pile.
Always.
What? Oh, look at this little thing here. Ooh. I guess I'll look at this with my aerial reinforcement and then draw it with my supersonic flight. Whee! There it is.
+5 speed, +1 damage. Respond.
Yikes. Man. What were they on?
I don't know, man.
Why? Why did this character get supersonic flight? It's like Mikasa too, right? Like Mikasa's 1 support card has a 4+ block modifier. Not that it's in this deck, even, but like,
I mean,
why?
The thing is I've been playing. I've been trying to get this Air Reagan deck to work with this, and this is almost what the Air Reagan deck does. Except I play Heat Blast, and Heat Blast just stun 8s.
Oh my god.
They're just like I'm like playing 120 cards, and I'm just like, okay, there's
Well, you get enhances, right? Not blitzes.
I get So,
Okay.
but that's like the one good blitz I play. It's like I'm gonna give this stun a million.
Yeah.
And most people are just like, well,
Yeah, I can't deal with stun 8.
yeah.
Stun 8 is in fact too much. Great. Well, because I was thinking, right, there's a lot of really degenerate blitzes you could staple onto things, but because he's enhanced speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate that poor Nick probably designed his card back when blitzes didn't exist, and then it's printed into a format that is slowly going to start losing those. But he had 2 straight events of very, very, very popular play, right? So that's kind of cool for a character. And it had my unicorn on it.
Yeah, that is true. That's the one thing is, though, people think about that deck's going to be like, oh, when we rotate next, when we have our next rotation, that character falls apart. I'm like, look at the attack lineups of most Nick Reagan decks. They are...
It's a lot of Rodan cards. It's a lot of Dark Tournament cards.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, you can still keep True 100%, right?
The double True 100%.
Yeah.
You're just like...
Yeah. In 2026, when that rotation happens, yes, that will be a little more rough. But
for now,
we're doing okay.
Yep.
Oh man, you hate the block with the focus gravity beam. This hurts my soul.
Yep.
I just can't. I cannot abide it. Please.
Play the second one.
All right, let's
We're
see.
We're getting Coco
Here
Show.
it comes. Here comes the Kiko show.
Yep.
No, come on. That's fine. If you want to play it on an 8, you can play it on an 8, brother. We have the incompatible quirks here, and crucially though, the Science Bros was sealed by an arrogant Schmark?
Arrogant and fighter.
Arrogant fighter.
Yes.
Which says when destroyed, right, you get to seal a rival foundation.
Just happens.
Yeah.
Like statically, no response. I love that. That's a card when you need low blocks. That's where that card does its work.
Yeah. And also it plays well into something like Krista.
Yeah. I like the mill one randomly does something. I've done it. I played against a Ryu in Canada, and they did the stack thing, and I'm like on a block, and like then mill that.
Please mill that. Man, goodness gracious. Okay, we're 2 deep into this turn. Does Guillermo die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
I think no. I think that Carson is too committed without the Science Bros. I think he stops after this. Unless he draws double Falling Skies out of nowhere, okay? Which he's not, okay?
I have a question for you.
Okay, hit me.
Carson plays Hunter's Ally.
Yeah. Builds a second Science Bros?
Does he get to? Is unique is sealed? It's a keyword.
Oh, is it an ability? It would break at the end of the turn, no?
It would check at the end of turn.
No, because the new copy has unique. So it's looking for name, not necessarily cards with unique, right? It looks for the name. So you would still be able to choose the other one.
No, you can't. Remember, it's the rule for unique now is the oldest one that exists, but the card that's doing that is not. That's a question.
Oh, I don't even know what unique says now. To be honest, this is one that I was just like, this is annoying, so I'm gonna ignore this.
Yeah, they made it pretty much so you can't pretty much unique loop things into play.
So
it's like
the newest thing gets destroyed, or the
yes,
oldest thing gets destroyed?
the newest does.
Oh, then it wouldn't work.
But it doesn't have unique.
It's the new one does, and unique looks for copies of itself. It's still you still have another copy of it there, so I think it would still have to destroy it. All right. Well, anyway, here's the lightning rod that I thought wouldn't get thrown. So
Yeah. He's like, I got this.
okay, maybe we will die. I don't know. Shoot, what am I saying?
Carson's like, I think I can finish him off here.
I think that Guillermo has one more block in him. I feel like he's got one more.
He's got plenty.
I think he's got one more good block existing for him, and it doesn't have to be this one, right? Right. It could just be a situation where Carson checks a card that doesn't have a 3 or 4 plus block modifier, right? And you're like, well, it's only going to have 4 speed instead of 20 speed, right? And so, I think you just got to start getting rid of these foundations from hand as Guillermo and pray that you're going to be able to block the next one. And it doesn't need to be, it could be a partial block, you just need a block.
Yep.
But you also need to start digging for attacks. So it's probably best to take the, no, you got 2 in hand. Get rid of those foundations, brother. Also, start pressing Mikasa like
He's
hell.
like, I am okay. He's like, I'm done. I want to be done with this.
Okay, dang. Again, I tried to set it up. I really wanted Carson to lob the Kokosho afterwards, but we're playing it on a 6, 7, 8, 9 and tapping aggressively for it. We've got a supersonic flight that's surely going to be used on. I think this may spell the end of Guillermo's run.
Yep, because we have buff for +2 damage.
Yep.
So let's go look at this little number from the Street Fighter decks.
So it's got 2 speed from the 2 aerial reinforcements. It's going to get 2 speed from Rodan, and then another 3/2, I think, from
Yes.
Supersonic Flight.
+2, +3.
Yeah, and then Rodan it destroys. It destroys.
Yeah.
It doesn't remove.
Yeah, destroys.
What an asinine card.
Yep.
what a blowout of a card.
So we're at 12, and we're at 8 speed, and we're about to put another 4 speed on it. Yeah. And draw a card.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then we have another +2 damage if we really.
That's pretty good if you ask me.
We should have partialed, but like he's like, I'm not gonna block anything, and
Yeah,
I hope it's good. And it's like now it's like
So the thing is, what I wanted was for the drive to get played.
I know.
And so blocking the lightning rod would have made for an exciting, timeline for the guys at home. But equally as exciting is dying. Death is pretty cool too.
Yep.
We're going to be drawing
12 speed
but-
for 12.
But the thing is, it would have done 12, not
Yep.
14. So even with that, I think that it would have been easier to pass, right? But Guillermo wouldn't have died. So we'd have had a make or break for this next turn. And so that's my only disappointment is I was hoping that we would get an opportunity for a third game.
He's counting it
There's
up.
no
and it's
way.
like
It's not happening, brother.
12,
It's a 12
13,
speed.
14.
You would need a 0 high, and you need to check a 6.
Yeah, doesn't got 0 high.
Yeah.
Got a +1 mid.
He could play the card that says when you block ranged moves, it goes to 0.
Yep.
But that one has all, and
Yeah.
Mikasa surely does. Okay, well, there it is.
Carson Vance gonna move on in this tournament here. Pretty much keeps himself alive, keeps himself in the top 16 contention
Yeah.
with Rodan.
Go Carson.
Go Carson.
Carson is this is not his first rodeo on Rodan.
No.
And I hope everyone at home enjoys that alliteration. But yeah, we're gonna get Carson over here. We're gonna talk about how he felt his game went, and we're gonna talk about last round's top 30 players here for a
Yeah.
second. How'd you feel about that set?
That was like it just couldn't get anything going here, and it looked like Carson.
We got Carson. Hey, what's going on,
Hello.
Carson?
How are you guys?
I'm
Good.
doing great, man. How'd you feel about that game?
Great.
Yeah, I
It went
mean,
really well.
you certainly showcased this new variant of Rodan you're playing on air. Tell me a little bit why you're on air instead of Void.
I was gonna play Void, but then it's just like after talking it over with my teammates, it's like I need to be able to kill people in this meta right now.
Certainly, you did kill people there.
Yeah. And then I was just like, I played Air Nick before, and I had a bunch of like lightning rod alt arts and stuff. So I was like, I put this together, and I was like, it seems like it's gonna work out. And I put it together last night, and it's been
That's
working well.
awesome. So Jesse was telling me that it looked a lot like the way he plays Nick, right?
Yep.
So that's cool that your inspiration sort of came from that line. It certainly has that vibe.
Yeah,
Yes.
I almost
Right.
put sniping spy in too, but that was too greedy.
It's maybe a little too many 2-checks. Well, cool, man. Was there a moment in that game that you felt like you maybe could have gone a different way? I mean, I think it panned out for you.
I think it worked out.
But-
And he wasn't drawing many attacks either, which helped me out.
Definitely helped you in that first game. You drew 5 gray and then decided to build them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens. I think that you held the right. But there was a moment you latent skilled, and you tossed Keiko's and the aerial goblin bolt, saying, "I don't need defense. I need to kill."
Yeah.
What was going on in your mind at that point?
I'm just trying to kill people with this deck, so I'm like, yeah.
Hell
I'm just
yeah.
playing hella
Okay,
aggressive
fair
and
enough.
just trying to
So
kill
so
them.
then, if that's the case, if you're here to kill people, why are you still on Rodan?
Because he has that defensive edge still.
Love it. Okay,
I've
cool.
played so many games
And
where
that's
I've lived
and
on-
this is
lived
your character. I
quietly
think the
and just kill
comfort
them.
is. I love that. Awesome. Cool. Jesse, sorry.
No, I was gonna say this definitely a different take. The mono high lineup too was like, hey, I'm gonna zone check you the whole match. Good
You
luck.
can hold your highs. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
That's
too
the
fast.
thing. Like everything's too fast. You can hold all the highs you want. You can't stop them all.
True. Well, okay, Carson. I had a lot of fun watching. I hope you had fun
Appreciate
playing.
it. Nice watching.
And
Or
I'll
nice
certainly, I'm
meeting
sure.
you guys.
Yeah. I was
Good
telling
luck.
about that I got to play as Mikasa into your Rodan,
Yeah, you
and it did not look like that.
You rested me with that deck.
It was definitely different. But
Well, good luck on the rest of the day. Hopefully, we'll see you in top 16 tomorrow.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Carson Panos, everybody.
Moving on here, and we got our after round 4.
Ryan Field taking it. He's still 4-0. Well, he was 4-0 as of last round, but we got
Yep.
Ryan and Matt, Calvin Harrigal, Barlow still 4-0. Mitchell Chimino still 4-0. Travis Tangeman and Justin Martin still 4-0. Is that Justin Martin? I assume.
I think so.
think
Yeah,
it-
it's MGLA. It has to be Justin Martin.
Okay, I thought I heard him saying he was playing Zeke 1. But so those are the 4-0s. They're going to start playing into each other these next 3 rounds. Tim Keefe 3-1 is another character we've been looking at. George from Let's Talk UES playing Porco is the highest rated Porco of the event right now. Jet coming up, sneaking in 3-1 on Hawks. Wonder if this is another equipment heist deck. Carson we saw just won. He's
Yep.
4-1 right now.
Some ponies hiding out
ponies.
there.
So we saw the first, that highest echelon is a lot of the characters that we, were the most highly represented. But this crucial from 11th to 30th is going to be the spot where, we're going to get some of these really cool stories. Guillermo, we saw, unfortunately, is Xn2 now. We'll continue to fight. I mean, a couple of these straggling ponies.
So
Double
Bianco
Jins
hiding
and-
there down the
Bianco, I wonder how Bradley's doing. And Corey's still fighting back there as the
3-1.
other Midoriya in this top 30. But some cool
yeah.
storylines to follow. I personally would like to see a couple of these sort of second-tier characters come in. I'd love to see a Porco up there. I'd love to see this Bianco to continue to win out. And I'd also love to see Mitchell Chimino. I think Mitchell Chimino is a guy that I would like to win a regional.
yeah.
Okay, especially now that we see the top 2 guys into round 5 were on Godzilla.
Yep.
Because I know, leading up to this event, that was the character that he was the most worried about. So I'd like to, that would be my, my dream for the Atlanta regional event is he gets to show up and say, I learned from the matchup and I can play to my outs, and if they have it, but maybe I can win. And I'd love, and especially since Mitchell, although he did take home the top prize at the Dark Tournament event, has never won a regional event. Been
Nope.
a lot of top cuts, been a lot of finals, has not won. So as you know, I may be biased because that's my friend too, but I'd like to see Mitchell win on his favorite character in an American event today, or I guess
Exactly.
tomorrow, right? But anyway, yeah, that's my chosen story.
Yeah. Well, I think at this point, I'm going to step away for a round.
All right.
We'll be back. And we'll be coming back with round 6. We got 3 more rounds to go today. Mm-hmm. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, don't touch that button.